Hello, welcome with me, Winner and Jay, now starting another series here on Age of History 3, this time playing as Portugal on the 1354 scenario. This time so I can try to form the Empire of Sardines, which is honestly a bit of a weird formable, as you can see here. Because it's literally just the coastline around the Iberian Peninsula stretching up into France and also North Africa as well, basically. And that's all it is. So I already have quite a bit of extra land right here. Because the only provinces you need are literally just coastal provinces with a few exceptions. So, yeah. I'm going to be trying to get that done in this episode, but obviously I don't think I'm going to be getting that much done right at the beginning of this, because, yeah, neighbors are kind of strong. I'm kind of just currently hoping that I'm going to be able to get Aragon as an ally in a defense pact with Castile, so I can just kind of expand southward first and get the southern bit of the Iberian Peninsula under my control. And then I guess I could possibly go into Africa, get that stuff cleaned up, and then turn my attention north. That's what I'm kind of thinking currently. But yeah, advantage points, put that into gold. Recruited advisors, best ones I could get, with that exception to military advisor, because that's basically completely useless at this point. Right at the beginning as far as I'm concerned, so yeah. Go ahead, get some of these buildings built so I can improve my economy, considering that's going to be the main thing I gotta work on right here at the beginning, without question. So, yeah, I'll get to working on my economy and stuff, and see if I can get an alliance and defense pact with Castile and Aragon. So, yeah. Alright, so things aren't exactly going as completely planned, mostly due to the fact that Castile and Aragon initially made me a rival, which made it impossible for me to improve relations, but I've improved my economy enough at this point that they are no longer my rivals, because I'm stronger than them. So I'm starting to improve relations with them, but during that time I had them as an ally, and for whatever reason, Granada down here is just extremely stupid, to say the least. Considering earlier they went to war with this country and that one at the same time. So they were at war with all four of them. Obviously they lost those wars, and they have now apparently gone to war with them, and also fought another war against them as well. Yeah, they're being extremely aggressive for absolutely no fucking reason. So I guess I'll kind of help out in this. There. Not sure if that's a good result with them taking all land, but whatever. That's one less annoyance over here, I guess, overall. So, yeah. I think I'll kind of get back to working on things like I was try and get back to my original plan at this point. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm honestly surprised by how much I've managed to build myself up already, considering I'm not even 200 years into this game yet. And I by far have the largest economy in the world at this point. As you can see right here, over twice that of Hungary, who has a second largest. Yeah, I've gotten myself quite strong. But Castile did end up doing this over here, so they are going to absolutely be my very first target here. So, yeah, I guess I'll go to war. I do have Aragon over here as an ally currently, so that will help a little bit. So, let's see how we do in this. With my two armies here. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. completely kick their ass. Completely expected, to be honest, at this point. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. That's done. Okay. So, it's really just coastal provinces and nothing else that I need off of Castile, so take that to the south, I guess. And up here, I can do something like that, I guess. And obviously, I will go and take land off of them too. Jesus Christ, I actually have quite a few points I can use here. I can completely wipe that country out and still have points left over. God damn. Alright then. So, do I take more off of Castile? Because I honestly don't really need money from them. Okay, I'll do that, I guess. I was kind of going to originally just try and stick to the borders a bit. Just stick to the coast a little bit, but yeah. Since I'm able to take so much, I may as well just go ahead and do it, I guess. Yeah. Jesus Christ. So, that was a single war. I now have half the lands I need for the Empire of Sardines. Great. So now go and core all the provinces and all this stuff. So next up I will obviously be taking them over, finishing them off completely. And then I guess maybe expand into Africa? Honestly, I'm not really sure. I guess I'm gonna be taking Gorka Steel and Aragon completely. And I'll try and just get a little bit of coastline here for that stuff. And just taking these countries over completely, I guess, would be good enough for Africa. Yeah, so I guess I'll go ahead, go to war with them, take them over, just to get them out of here. So, now, I guess I'm kind of just going to wait for my truce with Castile to end, and also my alliance with Aragon to end. Because I kind of want to finish things over here in Europe before I go into Africa, I think. Just to prevent the colonial expansion decree going completely wild over here in Africa. So, yeah. Alright, so I think it is time for me to go after Aragon here. Wait till like another extra decade just so I can get some more buildings built and stuff, but yeah. Aragon took our Castile in that time, so yeah. Only gotta fight one war to get the rest of the Iberian Peninsula here now, thankfully. That's nice. So let's wipe them out right quick. Why are my troops attacking Orleans when they still haven't finished taking over all of Aragon? What the hell? There you go. And that's where I'll end the war, because I genuinely don't have any interest in Orleans, to be honest. Besides that land, because I think I actually need that, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. So take all of that. There we go. Good. That shot my aggressive expansion up a shitload. But whatever, I guess. I will try to continue things over here and get the rest of this lands I need. So most likely, I guess I'll be taking a bit more France over here and then do that. But for right now, I think I'm going to need my aggressive expansion to go back down so it doesn't go over 100 while I'm doing that stuff. So, yeah. I'll wait a little bit longer at this point for that stuff to go down. And then I can get back to work. Alright, so my aggressive expansion has gotten down to 0, finally. Took long enough for that to get done. But yeah, I guess go to war with France, take a little bit of lands they have down here, and then try and continue along the coast down here to take the rest of that. What the hell are my troops doing? There. I think that's good enough. Don't need to go up there to attack them, I think. So, what do I want to take? Honestly, want that stuff. I guess I could do that. Just cut them off right there. Sure. You know what? This one, considering they barely have any land in the first place, I'll take everything and sell the rest of it. So I'll go ahead and sell this stuff they have over here in Italy to Naples. There we go. 2 more countries I need to fight over here. So let's go ahead and deal with province. There we go. And now I just need 2 additional provinces off of you. Okay. Do that. And I think I'll fight another 2 little wars here. One against Burgundy, just to take this little area. And then I will also go towards you so I can take just a little bit of land off of you as well. And there we go. Finally got the relations low enough to go to war. There we go. What countries I'm at war with here? I think I'll kind of clean up things a little bit as well on top of this. So wipe that one out and take that off of them. That can go to France. Yeah, kind of help France out a little bit, I think. You know what? Wipe them out completely. I'll sell the extra land off of them and give it to France there. There we go. That looks a bit better, I guess. But with that, they're done. I have everything in Europe that I need. Just need to take over Majorca and the stuff over here in Africa. Great. And Sus has apparently taken most of the lands I need down there. Great. So next up, Majorca. Take them over. I guess I'll take over Sardinia off of them as well. Because why not, really? Okay. This will be over very quickly, obviously. There we go. You know what? I guess I could possibly also take over Florence and sell that to Naples as well. Just noticed. Aggressive expansion might be a bit of a problem for me right now. You know what? I could just let the war continue and not end it officially. I could just do that. Let the aggressive expansion go down in the meantime. Bit cheap, but whatever. I don't want to be fighting a coalition right now. I want a few more armies before I get around to that point. So, yeah. Get this stuff, I guess, and then I'll go into Africa. Take them over. Get all that coastline that they have. Okay. There we go. I can take all that stuff, considering Florence apparently got taken over by someone else. I guess. Papal States. Huh. Okay. Florence became the Papal States. Somehow. Weird. Whatever then, I guess. But I got that stuff, so there we go. Now, troops go down to Africa, and as aggressive expansion is at 100 here, I will have to, of course, wait for that go back down, so I don't have to fight a coalition. So I'll get back to work on and building buildings again, I guess. Alright, so my aggressive expansion finally got back down to 0. Axe managed to basically finish getting all these buildings built during that time. So, yeah. Also, these countries apparently gotten high enough technology now to start colonizing, annoyingly. So now these borders are all an absolute mess, but whatever. Let's go ahead and get this done. Go to war with them, so I can get all of their land. Considering I think I will take it all, but I will sell a bunch of it. Considering, yeah. I got this vassal here that they kind of split in two. I'd like to help them out a little bit. Give them all this land back at the very least. And there we go. Taking all that to 73 aggressive expansion. God damn. Okay. So, I am going to just go ahead and sell this stuff over here at the very least. And I'll, for now, kind of just ignore this area, because I want to be able to clean those borders up as much as I can. So I'll let the colonizing continue, and then deal with that, I think. So, for right now, though, go ahead, go towards them, take them over completely. There we go. Now, I just need to get all of this off of Tunis. I guess I can go ahead and insert there, since I basically got everything I need. In order to get all of that, would put my aggressive expansion over 100 annoyingly. So I guess I'll kind of wait this out a little bit again. Okay, I think that's enough now. Or maybe not. Kind of want to clean these borders up around here as well and help them out a little bit more, but whatever, I guess. Gotta wait a little bit longer. Okay, there we go. Got that done. Good. Now to once again sell a little bit of extra land I don't care about. Alright, so there we go. Went ahead and colonized the rest of that land over there manually so I could just go ahead and get it all sold. So there we go, I guess. That's all done. So, now, I guess I will form the Empire of Sardines here. And there we go. Color of the country didn't really change. I think that's nice, I guess. But yeah, there we go. Nice. Congrats, that's complete. And that will basically be the end of this episode. So, next time, obviously, going to take more of Africa. Taking them over. And actually wiping out Tunis next time. I'll probably take over Italy. Get all France under my control. Pushing into Europe and all that. Not sure if I'm going to try to go over into the Americas in the next episode, but I could do that, possibly. But for right now, yeah. That's all I really need, I think. So, yeah. Actually, I think I should probably also go and colonize these islands. So, let me do that right quick. There we go. That's better. So, there we go. Yeah. That will be the end of this episode now then, I guess. Yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.